When we listen to the radio, we never agree on the station.
Classic rock.
Hip-hop.
Pop. Guys, quiet. The one thing we do agree on, we all want an awesome free phone. That's why we switched to Metro PCS.
Stop by Metro PCS with the whole family and get 4 free phones of your choice from brands you love, like Samsung, Motorola, and LG when you switch. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Free phone requires port. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Episode 949 of No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. You know, I was called the Big Game Hunter back when I was still doing recruiting. I was referred to myself that way, and others referred to me that way because of the time when I hunted down big game for organizations, leaders and their staff. I did it for more than 40 years, and now I coach people into new roles. I originally recorded this at a time where I was still doing recruiting, and I was furious because I just had too many instances of bad interviewing with me and with clients, bad negotiating, and it was infuriating because it was a waste of time. So I thought I would bring this old piece out as a reminder for you when you're interviewing not to engage in this. Hope you find it helpful. Hope you give it 5 stars in iTunes or Stitcher. It helps other people discover the show. And if we're not connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. And if you're interested in my coaching you, listen to the end of the show. There's information about what I do, how to get in touch with me, stuff along those lines. And now, let's get going. Let me check something out with you. If you sent me a resume and you said you were making $150,000 and I called you up, we had a detailed interview, and I said to you, great, your background looks terrific. Our client can only pay $130. Isn't that great? You'd be angry at me, right? You'd be angry at wasting your time to try and convince you to do something that only a fool would do. Take that big a haircut. Yet, when people send their resume to me, and my advertising or my outreach or my communication with them says, this is the salary level my client pays, and we do the exact same thing in reverse, and they turn around and go, well, you should be paying $20,000 more. After I've spent 20 freaking minutes with you, didn't you read? Didn't you see what I communicated? Why do you waste my time? This happens all the time. Job hunters think, consultants in particular think, that it's okay to go through this game. But if it were reverse, oh, terrible, terrible. So I just want to encourage you, be mindful for a change. Now, let me take that back. Be mindful of other people's time. Just because you've been treated badly doesn't give you permission to treat someone else badly. It's not like, okay, I got the bad experience, let me give it to someone else, and then they can give it to someone. No, it's not supposed to work that way. We all have the responsibility to put an end to it in our work. You don't get a pass because someone treated you badly. I don't get a pass because someone treated me badly. I still conduct myself as I commit myself to do, in a forthright and honest way, communicating best information wherever possible and saying, I don't know. Let me get back to you. I'll do that all the time, but I'm not going to try and waste someone's time with a game like the one I started this video with. Why do you? Now, I'll simply say that for many of you, you just don't know it's the wrong thing to do. And matter of fact, for many of you, and I have to say many because I just see how job hunters go about their business, you act as though the skills needed to find a job are not different than the ones needed to do a job. And most of you really are not capable of job hunting. You find a job by accident. You go through a lot of trial and error. You learn on the cuff. You get lucky. Someone hires you. You think it's skill, but frankly, all the way through, you're being channeled through a process that takes you to this conclusion. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here's a few ways to engage with me. First of all, I just want to say that I no longer do recruiting. I coach people to perform at a high level. So again, I no longer do recruiting. But if you visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, look at the tabs on the top and you'll see a menu of choices for you. First of all, you can hire me to do a resume and or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, helping you with a salary negotiation, answering your question, advising you about a decision you have to make about job offers. That's all there is an option. I can do a job search makeover with you where we critique everything you've been doing in your search up until that point and come up with alternatives. If you're relatively early in your search, we can do a complete coaching program where I work with you from beginning to end. It's in half-hour increments, so it doesn't take a lot of time in each session, and that's another way you can do it. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love hearing with folks who like the show and are interested in my help. Lastly, I also want to mention I've got a lot of information at thebiggamehunter.us, and at times it seems like it's too much. So you can look at the best of my material at JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I have curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that'll help you find work more quickly. Again, that's JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, hope you have a great day. Take care.
When we listen to the radio, we never agree on the station.
Classic rock.
Hip-hop. Pop.
Guys, quiet. The one thing we do agree on, we all want an awesome free phone. That's why we switched to Metro PCS.
Stop by Metro PCS with the whole family and get 4 free phones of your choice from brands you love, like Samsung, Motorola, and LG when you switch. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Free phone requires port. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Rush into Old Navy for gifts that keep giving, like cozy sweaters for the family. Today only, they're just $10 for adults, $8 for toddlers. But hurry, it's just one day only today at Old Navy and OldNavy.com. Valid 12/7, select styles only.